20 years ago, musicians made records. 10 years ago, cassettes. Today, if you're an independent musician looking to release your material, the popular choice is to skip the other formats and go for an independent CD. Local musician Peter Randall shows you how.
Hi, I'm Peter Randall for Words. I'm the lead singer of the Toronto band The Rain Dogs. On this show, we are taking you through the steps in recording our debut CD. Now, on the last show, we showed you the process involved in forming the band, in songwriting process, and right up into and through the recording process at a couple of different studios. On today's show, we will be showing you the graphic design, the layout, and the typesetting of the CD, as well as the CD release party, and in fact, the final product. So, come along. The word is you'll enjoy this show. These days, in the competitive markets, no CD, in fact, will sell without proper packaging. So indeed, the next step involved in the process would be the graphics, layout, and the choice of photos and everything like that for the package. In fact, the first thing you have to do is, since we're having all the lyrics in this package, type in all the lyrics, all the credits, all the thank yous, and trying to include every musician who played on the album as well as people who helped us out and that type of thing. Now this here is our band logo, the Rain Dogs logo. We actually put this on the desk scanner. We would scan this into the computer and bring it up on screen. Once it is up on screen, we can adjust the color of it, the size of it, take any certain elements of it, and that type of thing. We as well have little logos from a record company logo, as well as the Foundation to Assist Canadian Talent on Record, the government, is one of the sponsors of the record, so they send us their own logos. In fact, it's a requirement that we must put their logos on the CD. So we scan those in, and we can move those around and place those wherever we want within the credits. And once we do that, we print out some kind of first draft with a number of mistakes and things. You go through looking, proofing, and checking for mistakes and stuff, and we start to lay things out. Now, I tend to get very creative. For example, the back cover of the CD, you see a proof of it here. It ends up something more like this. This is what's called the tray card, the back cover of the CD. So as you can see along the sides, there are spines that actually would fold around the side to say Peter Randall and the Rain Dogs. We have our logo there. We've scanned in a picture of the microphone that you've seen in the recording section of the thing. And we have all our song titles on the angles with different fonts and the different logos and everything for the graphics. Now on the other side, we end up with an inner booklet, which would be all of the lyrics and credits and that laid out across. You see, this will be the 5 pages of the booklet. Well, I've transferred my information from computer disk onto film, and we've had our film made. Now the next step is to deliver the film and the DAT to the manufacturer, which in this case is Music Manufacturing Services, who will be doing the manufacturing of the CDs.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. Is Jonathan here?
Yes. And you are?
Peter Randall.
Okay, I'll let him know.
So you've listened to your DAT?
Yeah.
And you're happy with the way it sounds?
Yeah, it's all edited and sequenced and everything.
Okay, so we have to do no mastering in the way
Nothing, don't touch it please. Just
Okay, the way it's going to be on here is the way that it's going to be pressed on the CD.
Right?
Okay, so now let's check out your artwork.
Right, got the film here. Here's a proof of the color side.
Oh, good. You got your 4 colors here?
Yeah, it's the 4 layers, the CMYK there. We've got.
Great, and what else? Tray card?
Yeah, we got the tray card here. There's the tray card.
Perfect. Okay, why don't we size it
Measure it up
and
and make sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay, so we've got our film in here.
Okay.
Of course, yeah, the actual film. There's the negatives and stuff there.
Right, and we've got our 5 pieces.
We've got 5 pieces, right? As we said before, the process we're using to print the CD booklets is called the CMYK process, which involves 4 pieces of film. You have your cyan, your magenta, your yellow, and your black. This is what it actually looks like. This is a proof. It's a proof, so it's back into a positive stage, whereas you can see this page is simply your black. Your black, so that if you lift up the layers here like this, you'll see that, for example, there's the yellow side.
So Peter, so what happens after that is finished?
Right.
We take it and we cut a one-off CD. Basically, that next step is they cut a glass master. This is what all the CDs are pressed from.
That's really glass.
Yeah, it's a thick piece of glass.
Right.
And everybody who has a CD manufactured, we have to make a glass master. It's the only way that we can do the CDs.
Okay.
And then what happens is it's coated. The glass master is coated with aluminum. This will be the negative imprint of your original master one-off CD.
Right.
And then what happens is that negative imprint is pressed onto every single CD.
This won't have a negative impact on the success of the album.
Oh, no, that's the marketing department.
Right.
And this is actually what the CDs are made from themselves. They're pieces of little plastic that are melted down and pressed. And then the next stage, after they're all being pressed, we silkscreen. Most of the packaging is done pretty standard in the jewel box and the inserts.
So here we are again at Music Manufacturing Services, and it's actually quite an exciting day because this time we're actually here to pick up the final product. The CDs apparently are ready, and I'm just going to have to ask for Jonathan and check out those little babies. Oh, look at this.
Peter, I knew it was you and the hot off the presses.
Look at that, December 25th. Is it Christmas?
It is Christmas time.
So let's take a look at one.
Yeah, sure. Here's a sample from a box right there.
Okay.
There you go. Hot off
Look
the
at
press.
that. The Rain Dog CD. Wow.
It's great.
Now, you may notice here, it's not shrink wrap. Instead of using the shrink wrap, what I do for my company is I use these little stickers here. Now, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it says, this sticker is being used to replace non-biodegradable shrink wrap. So rather than have all that crinkly paper that just goes in the garbage the minute after you buy the CD, you just use these little stickers, and you can simply slide your finger along here, slip the sticker, and open it up, and there you'll see the CD itself. Nice purple we use on this package for the Rain Dog CD. Well, here we are. It's the night we've all been waiting for, that CD release party at the 360 on Queen Street West. It's Saturday, February 4th. And here we have behind us a display table. In fact, showing the CD itself, we have some t-shirts here in a gray, as well as a fashionable flesh color here. We also have my last CD and another album on cassette as well for the people, in case they're interested. And look at this. Here's the CD itself. In fact, we have a big, huge pull-out booklet inside of here. It's a big 5-panel booklet. The amount of grief that this 5-panel booklet was to us, no one can imagine. And we see on the other side here, the other side is the black and white side. So what we have is 4-color on the back and 1-color black on the other side. So it is called 4:1 printing. And that is your booklet that folds all together and miraculously folds up and fits inside the CD. We are the Rain Dogs signing off. For Word, I'm Peter.